and welcome to Headlines Now with me, Deepthi. Before we move to all the stories for today in detail, a quick look at the top headlines. Determined to contest the presidential post, P.A. Sangma resigns from the NCP. Yediyurappa says he backs his party but describes Pranab Mukherjee as a suitable candidate. Balbir Punj backs the RSS, taking on Nitish Kumar for his remarks against Narendra Modi. Karunanidhi slams the comments of Sri Lankan Minister Ranawaka allegedly threatening another massacre of Tamils. Pakistan to name a new Prime Minister on 22nd June. MDMK chief Vaiko has accused Kerala of trying to build a dam across Irvani Gyaza for a massive protest. Leander Pace threatens to pull out of London Olympics as he is not in favour of a two-team formula. And there is a Chennai connection to the London Olympics as Ilayaraja's tune makes it to the Olympic medley. News in detail. While the nation awaits the results of the NDA meeting currently going on, it is a tough call for the NDA as they are under intense pressure to file the presidential nominee. Meanwhile, in a new twist to the presidential race, P.A. Sangma has resigned from the NCP. Announcing his decision, Janata Party President Subramania Swamy said that Sangma was unhappy with the UPA and hence this decision. Despite his party's strict instructions, P.A. Sangma remains determined to run for the President of India against Finance Minister Pranab Mukherjee. However, his party says that instead of firing him, it will try to persuade him to change his mind.
In the circumstances, I have no option but to resign from the Nationalist Congress Party. I have resigned accordingly without any personal intent whatever of embarrassing the party and leadership. When I came in here, he said that, listen, I've been, the NCP seems to be in some kind of torture from somebody or the other. I know from where the torture is. And therefore, I am making it easy for them by resigning. Now, he is a gentleman, he didn't say, but the fact is that NCP and the Congress party has tried to humiliate him, saying that he is not of the same stature.
Sources close to Mr. Pawar say that he believes that Sangma, who served as a speaker in the past, may not file his nomination papers. The deadline is the 30th of this month, and even if he does, the party hopes that he will withdraw his nomination.
We will accept immediately. And because if he is resigning from primary membership, we will inform Speaker of the Meghalaya Assembly also. He is not member of the NCP and we will accept.
Finance Minister Pranab Mukherjee today reportedly called a member of Trinamool Congress to ask for his support. Renegade KP Kabir Suman apparently agreed to his request and Ms. Banerjee's party is reportedly upset with that phone call. Trinamool Congress Minister Subrata Mukherjee described Mr. Mukherjee's action as condemnable and said that Finance Minister should have spoken directly to Ms. Banerjee.
It is unfortunately, and it should not be happened, that any individual member is approached and any individual members can take a decision. It is always under the party forum. Everyone should take a decision and the party will decide. On a whole, a party will decide whom to vote and whom not to vote. It is unethical that after winning from a party, if anyone takes their own decision, it is unfortunate and it is not ethical.
Determined to be reinstated as Chief Minister of Karnataka despite a series of corruption cases, Mr. Yediyurappa is once again giving his party a sneak peek at a revolt in the making. This time it's the election for the President of India that has given him a chance to take on the BJP. He went on record saying that he will not go against the BJP's official line once the party takes a stand. Sources close to him, however, say that he has warned the BJP central leadership that he may ask his supporters in Karnataka to back Mr. Mukherjee. Apparently, he was also called on by him today to solicit his support.
can I support, madam? Being a Bharatiya Janata Party leader, how can I support Pranab Mukherjee? He is a very suitable man for this August post. But I got my limitations.
So you cannot give proper support to Pranab Mukherjee?
High Command take appropriate decision. So far they have not taken any decision.
So have you given support to Pranab
How can I? How can I? As an individual, like as a party man, how can I support?
So you're saying that you've not given formal support. Has he called you?
Impossible.
Did Pranab Mukherjee call you?
No, I don't want to discuss with the media. Thank you, madam.
Okay, thank you.
Congress State Unit today regretted main opposition party DMDK's decision to boycott the presidential polls and asserted that both the party and the centre sought DMDK support for Congress nominee Pranab Mukherjee. Responding to Vijay Kant's statement that the centre and its alliance partners have deceived the state's voters, TNCC President B.S. Desigan said that both his party and the central government had voiced their concerns. Moving on to other news now, Nitish Kumar has been told by the BJP and the RSS that it doesn't need his advice on secularism or who makes for a worthy Prime Minister. In response, the Bihar Chief Minister's party has warned that it's tempted to consider divorcing the BJP. The reason for this high decibel quarrel is Gujarat Chief Minister and senior BJP leader Narendra Modi. Keen to check his Prime Ministerial aspirations, Mr. Kumar made it clear yesterday that he will not accept Mr. Modi as NDA's candidate for Prime Minister. He did not name him, but as said, a contender for the Prime Minister must have a clean and secular credentials.
Hindutva, the ideological anchor of the RSS and the Parivar organizations, is a liberal, all-embracing and secular idea. To portray it as anti-secular or narrow-minded is not correct. Hindutva in reality is the true synonym for secularism. This is our ideological position which we have been articulating from time immemorial, and the chief of RSS has only reiterated that position. It is totally, utterly uncalled for to link his views expressed before the Swayamsevaks to day-to-day political happenings in the country, to individuals, to leaders and all that. This is uncalled for and it is not appropriate.
The BJP has also hit out at the JDU, saying that they do not want lessons on secularism.
Now, I want to make it clear that we have not given authority to anybody to give certificates of secularism to individual leaders in the BJP. And number two, all the leaders of Bharatiya Janata Party, right from Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee to Shri Narendra Modi, they are bound by the manifesto policies of the Bharatiya Janata Party and also of the NDA. And number three, I want to remind the country that Shri Nitish Kumar was part of the NDA government in 2002 and he continued to be till 2004 when the Gujarat riots happened, and now that is almost a history.
Nitish Kumar lost no time in hitting back, saying even Vajpayee wanted to remove Modi after the Godhra riots. Nitish's party men also say that they will not compromise on secularism and quit the NDA if Modi is nominated for the Prime Minister's post.
2002 में जो गोधरा के बाद गुजरात में जो दंगा हुआ और जिस समय अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी ने ये कहा मोदी जी को कि राजधर्म का निर्वहन कीजिए, और अटल जी चाहते थे कि वो सरकार जो है डिसमिस हो जाए। सरकार डिसमिस नहीं हुई। लोग कहते हैं कि अडवाणी जी और बाकी दूसरे लोग, उन लोगों ने माने इसको भिट्टो लगा करके वो डिसमिसल के प्रस्ताव को रोक दिया। 2004 में जो चुनाव हुआ उसमें आप देखिएगा उसका जो रिजल्ट है और पोस्ट इलेक्शन सर्वे जो है वो ये कह रहा है कि अगर अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी जी ने नरेंद्र मोदी के सरकार को डिसमिस कर दिया होता उस समय तो दोबारा एनडीए की सरकार बनती, अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी की सरकार बनती, और हमको ऐसा लगता है कि आज के दिन तक भी एनडीए का शासन जो है दिल्ली पर रहता।
Our correspondent Salim caught up with Prime Minister's advisor Pon Raj, who spoke about Kalam's decision to opt out of the presidential race.
Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam's advisor Mr. Punraj is here. Sir, thank you for joining us, sir. In fact, Dr. Kalam is very clear in his stand. He very clearly told us that he will not be contesting in the upcoming presidential elections. Whereas, West Bengal Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee very clearly said, if it's like American election where people directly elect their president, then obviously Mr. Kalam will be the next president. But our political system is not so. How is Dr. Kalam feeling right now, sir?
See, as you rightly said, TMC Chief Mamata Banerjee Madam has categorically communicated to the people, if Dr. Kalam is the people's choice and he will be the president elected by the people. Everybody, so the entire people across the nation has expressed their support as a people's president. And that is why Mamata Banerjee is very firm on her stand. Even then, Mulayam and Mamata Banerjee has jointly proposed her name. Mamata Banerjee took a stand and she stood for that stand. And so that is why it took some time to convince her. And make his point clear to her. So that it took some time. That is why. Otherwise, there is no delay.
In fact, in Tamil Nadu, the DMK chief has said that in Tamil, Kalam means confusion. How did Mr. Kalam react after hearing the statement?
Yeah, he came to know about it, and after hearing the statement, after reading from the paper, he smiled. And he said he is a great Tamil scholar, and there will be many meaning for a particular name in Tamil. So it is not a matter. It is insignificant. That's all. He closed the chapter.
Moving on to news from the state, DMK President M. Karunanidhi strongly objected to the reported remarks of Sri Lankan Minister Champika Ranawaka, allegedly threatening another massacre of Tamils, and urged the Prime Minister to take up the issue with Sri Lanka as well as the United Nations. He told that the remarks of the Sri Lankan minister was highly provocative and condemnable, adding that Tamils all over the world were very perturbed over the reprehensible remarks of him. We'll move to a short break now. Stay with us.